is what we call air handling unit. Externally, how it looks, you see these pipes is for the water, all cooled water, which gets inside and also comes out. Then there is this first part. This first part is for the damper, all for the channel, or the door of the air, whereby it opens and closes. I can show you. This is the actuator which is connected to this part. This first part is the actuator, and you can see this round bar is for opening and closing the door of the air. That is the damper. Then we have this second part, whereby this part is for the motor. This part is where motor is installed, whereby when you need air, the motor will rotate and rotate the fan, which will pull air inside. You can see inside there is a motor rotating. Down where you can see inside there is a motor. This one we call it DP switch, is controlling the actuator through the air. This is the air. If there is no enough pressure, automatically it will cause the damper to go off. It is connected to BMS. This one is for the BMS status. If there is no enough air pressure, so it will send signal to the electrical panel, that is VFD. Then it will automatic switch off the system. After this part of the motor, where the motor system pulls the air inside, or the turbines, then we come to this part. This part is where you get UV lights inside here. This part where all the germs are killed through a system whereby this UV light is installed inside. So, and it is on always when the machine is on, when it is operating, so that all the air which passes there will not be harm to the people using or to the consumer. So it will kill all the germs. Then from that part we have this part. This part is where water gets in and gets out. You can see these two pipes where water gets in and gets out. Here is where air is cooled. In this part the air is cooled, then it's pulled by the motor to this part where the germs is killed. Then from there it is pulled to this part. Between here and between UV light and the motor, there is also another cooling part. So there is a cooling part, and also there is a heater, whereby it is the air is heated to a certain degree which is needed by the patient or by end users. Then from that part of cooling, there is this part whereby air comes in and where the air is being filtered. You can see this, we call it magnetic meter, whereby it checks the cleanliness of the filters. Inside here we have a pre-filter and also we have filter. I will show you one day in the next video. I will show you pre-filter and filter. So here is where the air is filtered to remove all the dust to remove all the big particles and small particles of the dust, so the air passes here when it is full clean. From there we have this part. This part is where the air is pulled from outside. We call it damper from the damper outside. Then it comes inside through here, and then it enters to the filter. This part is only a channel for the air to pass through. You can see this channel goes up. It is written there. Fresh air duct. So that is a duct for the air. You can see it goes this one, then it goes out. So it fetches the air outside to take it inside to the AHU. Then it cleans the air. From there the air is cooled. The air is also cleaned through killing of germs by the UV light. From there the air is pumped by the motor. Then after being pumped, pulled out to inside, pumped to the building. From there it passes to this damper. It goes to this channel, whereby it will go to the room. Through this duct it will go to the room. Through this duct it will go direct now to the room. In the room we have also VAV, whereby the one who is using the room can regulate the temperature of the air that they want. So that's how our AHU works. Welcome. Here down here we have this pipe, this small pipe, the white one, this one, if it is called condensate. When the water is cooled, when the water comes in, it's chilled water. So when the chilled water gets inside and also meet with the hot air, then there is that condensation, which is show it as a water outside. So this pipe is for discharging the water which is already condensated, to draw it out. So it takes that water from the AHU outside and through it. So that's how, and that's the things that are in the AHU. So inside, as I have told you, we have pre-coil, that is pre-cooling. We have cooling system, pre-cool. Then we have true cooling system. After pre-cool we come to the cooling. From the cooling we come to the UV light. From the UV light we go to the cooling. From the cooling we go to the heating. From the heating we go to the motor, whereby the air is being pulled and pushed to the duct, whereby it will be driven to the room. From there we have this duct, whereby it has a damper to open and close. Also it will pull the air inside without coming back. Then after it reaches in the room, we have in the room there, I told you, we have a damper also, and we have also a VAV, that is whereby the air is regulated to the certain temperature according to the setting of the one who is using the room. That's how our AHU works. Welcome and welcome again.